Every day, I go out and take street photos for an hour. Some days I'm not afraid to get up close and personal in the streets, but other times I like to keep my distance. Today I started off apprehensive, timid, hiding out in the parking garage like a sniper. I was feeling kind of introverted, so I was focusing on architecture rather than people. It's interesting how the universe works. It started raining really hard, so I got under the pavilion to seek shelter with one of my favorite homeless men. I've talked to this guy a few times before, and he usually just points and makes sounds. I don't really get a lot of words out of this guy. But I was stuck under the tent with this guy for about 20 minutes of really hard rain. We made a lot of eye contact. I talked to him a little bit. And after this experience, I felt more confident. This guy is a beautiful man. Homeless people are people. Homeless people are beautiful. I got this comment on my last video talking about me having a calling to homelessness. When I think of the word calling, I think about religion, and I think about people who are trying to make the world a better place. If my photography makes the world a better place, that's great. But I want you to know that even if nothing positive comes from my photography, even if it is totally selfish and it's all about self-growth and nothing positive happens, it doesn't change the world, that it is still valuable. It's still important. A lot of people think the artist has a responsibility to try and change the world. But I challenge you to think maybe the world is already beautiful. Maybe we don't need to make the world great again. Maybe the world is already great. And it's always been great. And just because bad things happen to people sometimes, that doesn't mean the world isn't beautiful. The world would be extremely boring if only good things happened, if everything was equally beautiful. There would be no reason to live. You have to have a balance of the good and the bad, and we need people to do bad things, and we need people to do good things. There's value in both good and evil, right and wrong. The world is already beautiful. So humans are not like animals. Animals make something. People make something, and then they have to make something bigger and better. We're constantly trying to win. We're constantly trying to achieve a goal. But life is not about achieving any goals. All goals are meaningless. Anything you could ever do is meaningless in the end. Life is about a journey. You don't have to win. It's okay to do something just because you love to do it. Do something just because you can. You don't have to win. Life isn't a competition. You don't have to have any goals. You don't have to achieve anything. I feel like a lot of people have daddy issues and they want to make somebody proud of them for some reason. You don't have to make anyone proud. I hate to break it to you guys, but this is not a mission trip. If it becomes one, then cool. But a calling makes it sound like I'm a missionary. You see, I have a special privilege because a lot of people see me as this Jesus type. When people use profanity or say something that's obviously offensive in front of me, they usually apologize. They say, "Oh, I'm sorry." But I'm not Jesus. A lot of times in society, when somebody sees a man with a beard and long hair walking down the street, they think that person is a criminal, which I kind of look like a criminal. I don't know if it's something about my eyes or my facial features, but when people look at me, they don't think I'm a criminal. Police don't suspect I'm up to anything illegal. And because of this privilege that I have, I can get up close to people and take photos, and they're not worried. They don't think I'm a threat. They see me as a kind person. I do think it has something to do with my eyes and the way I act, my body language. But I still have to say to you guys, I'm not Jesus. This is not a mission trip. And that's okay.